and we would just love to get to know you better. Well, I'd like to invite Craig and Denise Baumann up here. Many of you know Craig and Denise and Suzanne, who's not with us today, and their son Garrett, longtime members of this church. And many of you know we have been praying for Garrett for years now. Garrett has NF2, which is a disease that forms tumors throughout the body, benign tumors. And over time, it becomes harder and harder to surgically remove them because they just get so big and they grow faster and faster, and new ones come all the time. And it's just been very debilitating for Garrett. And Craig and Denise are going to give us a little update on how he's doing and how we can support them. So first, tell us about how Garrett's doing right now.
Hanging in there, I guess you could say. He's got numerous cranial nerve tumors, about a dozen. He has over 100 up and down his spine, and he has numerous additional tumors on his peripheral nerves on his arms and hands. He's deaf. His voice box has been removed, so he can't speak. He cannot eat, so he's on a feeding tube, and he's in constant pain. He's undergone too many surgeries for us to count since 2011. About a year ago, his neurosurgeon said he can't do any more surgeries because he just can't take them. So told us to put him into hospice. But Garrett wanted to try to stay home, so we've been working with him for over the last year. He's been on an emotional roller coaster, just kind of fighting to find a meaning for his life. But he's still fighting on.
And through it all, you and Suzanne and Denise have become advocates for NF2 and how doctors can support families and just how we can find a cure for this disease. Tell us what you are up to now with that.
Over the past few years, we've been able to raise with people over $60,000 for the Children's Tumor Foundation, which is a fantastic charity. Almost all of it goes to the cause to find a cure. We've been locally working with medical personnel at UCSD to create a clinic for NF2 in collaboration with Children's Hospital. There's been some obstacles at this point, so we're still working through them. We've been working to unite the NF community. It's very difficult. Most people go up to Los Angeles. There's little expertise here in San Diego. So trying to find better emotional support for them, additional information and medical intervention. All of this is new for San Diego. So we're making great strides, and thanks to Garrett's story, this is taking on increased urgency for this effort, and hopefully will come to fruition, at least for the clinic, to help people.
Thank you. And Denise, question for you. So how can the congregation continue to support you, and what new ways can we support you?
Well, there are actually 3 ways that you can help support Garrett and the Grace for a Cure. The first one is you can run or even walk in our America's Finest City half marathon and 5K. It is a non-competitive race. You don't have to run even the 5K. You can walk it, and it's a lot of fun. Some people actually dress up as my brother's favorite video game characters since he loves video games, and that was a lot of fun last year when we did that. And so it's just a big group of people. Last time we had about over 100 people coming together and just walking or running for the cure. And so that's one way. And another way is just to donate to either support someone on the Team Garrett who is running or walking, or to just donate on your own. And you don't even have to run or participate in that event on that day. And actually that day is on Sunday, August 16th at 7 o'clock is the half marathon, and 6:45 a.m. is the 5K. And so just donating is another way that you can help, and just keeping him in your prayers, and just that praying that he can find hope and a purpose in this life. That would be greatly appreciated as well.
Find all the information on teamgarrett.org. It's in your bulletin, teamgarrett.org.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.